You made that fall. You made the fault of leaving it too late. I guarantee you that no one's gonna give a shit about your emotions. Everyone is fending for themselves. Okay, if I think I'm gonna fail, there's something wrong with me. I messed up. That's no one's fault. Don't blame the exam was hard. Don't blame, oh, I didn't have much revision, or the teachers were shit. Don't blame the teachers. What are you doing? You do not harden yourself, you'll be eaten alive. Seriously, I'm telling you that. You'll be eaten alive. But when you go and hit life, the wishy-washy shit ain't gonna help you. It's the truth. Someone who's gone through it, someone who's experienced it, and is telling you the truth as it is. Most people don't want to hear the truth because it hurts. It has to hurt. You have to get hurt to improve as a person. You have to feel the pain. If you don't feel the pain, you're living a cushy, comfortable life. What are you living your life for? Until you take responsibility for yourself and your actions, you're never going to improve in life. There's not going to be any growth in you. You never. Okay, right. So this was an unplanned video, but I wanted to make this video because I've been getting a lot of messages, Instagram, emails as well, regarding obviously results day coming tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday and next week. And a lot of these messages have been where people are stressed out, understandably, in the sense that, you know, they're scared that they're going to fail. And I wanted to make this video because I'm going to say something very, it's different. You probably have not heard this in the way that I'm going to say this, but I'm doing it for your own good and you're going to understand why. It's going to seem very harsh. It's going to feel very real and it might hurt you, but it's the truth. And I have to say this because I've just been seeing all these messages, and obviously when I see messages from you, I see patterns. When I see patterns, I'm able to think and I'm able to come to a certain conclusion. I understand that you're stressed. I understand that it's a very tough period right now in the next few weeks, that, you know, or if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna fail, or if you're gonna get the grades, if you're gonna get to university, if you're gonna able to get to do A levels. I understand that. That's not, I get that. And it's good to be nervous. It's good to have a bit of nerves because obviously it means you care. But this notion of where I've been seeing messages and getting messages where people think they're going to fail and that, you know, their life is over. I have to ask you this. What the heck did you do during your revision? What the heck were you actually revising? Let me explain why I say this, or why I ask this. If you think you're going to fail and you're going to fail and you're not going to get the grades, you have to ask yourself this question. What were you doing during revision time? There is nothing wrong, by the way, you revising as much as you can, as hard as you can, and the exam was harder, or it was actually hard and it took you completely by surprise. There's nothing wrong with that. It means that you've given it your all, and that's fine. That's not a problem. But this aspect of, oh, I'm going to fail, I'm not going to get the grades, and, you know, my life is over, etc. Listen, that mentality is not going to get you anywhere in life. If you're thinking that already because of the results, or you might not get the results, you have to ask yourself this question. What were you actually doing during revision time? Were you actually revising? Don't say you've been revising 10, 12 hours. That's bullshit. No one does that. You can't, your brain is not able to cope for 10, 12 hours. You probably got 2, 3 hours max out of that. Because if you actually revised and you did what you can, in your heart of your heart, you know you've done everything that you can, you shouldn't be worried. Remember, it's okay to have a bit of stress, a bit of anxiety, no problem. But to kind of completely go in this mental aspect of, oh my gosh, I'm going to fail. That shows to me that you didn't really do much. Because if you know you did the revision and you did the work and you put in the effort and you put in the work, you shouldn't feel this stress. You should know in your heart, in your mind, whatever happens, happens. I've done everything I can. Even if I don't get the grade, that is fine. Because I've given it my 100%, and my 100% is all I can give. If I don't get the grade, that doesn't mean I'm stupid. That doesn't mean I'm dumb. That doesn't mean I don't know anything. Because there's so much more to life than just grades. I understand that. I know you're saying right now, no, Vidhoosh, you don't understand. I do, because I've been in your shoes. Grades is of course important because it means you can get to the next stage, but it doesn't define you as a person. Seeing these messages, right, shows to me there is a lack of self-belief in yourself. You do not believe in yourself. And the reason why I'm saying it in this way and how I'm putting it across like this is that you are going to be brought down in life, in the real world, when you go out in the real world. So when you have this mindset of, oh, I don't think I can do this, oh, I'm a failure, you can't survive in the real world, man. You're not going to be able to survive. But the problem that people overlook is that they completely ignore about the work that they should have been doing, or the amount of effort that they should have put. Because if you put so much effort, if you actually put work, and I say actually put work, not just say, oh, I've been sitting down for 2 hours and yeah, that's great. No, that's rubbish. If you actually put in the quality work and the time and effort, regardless of what grades you have, you know in your heart of your heart, you've given it your all and there's nothing you can do about it. That is fine. Okay, I've done as much as I can for maths. I've done as much as I can for English, for geography, whatever. I didn't get the grade. That's cool. I put in the effort. That's fine. My strength doesn't lie in here. Cool. No problem. But this kind of mindset of like, oh, I'm going to fail. My life is going to be over. You have to retrace your steps and understand, okay, there's pressure coming from left to right. I understand that. But you've got to cut those shit out, man. You gotta cut those shit, your family, and understand, I've had it myself. Family will put that pressure. I get that. Friends, family, all of that. I get it, school. But when you go out in the real world, you're gonna get 10 times or even more than that. That level of pressure, that level of, the real life hitting you. What are you gonna do then? Is this the kind of mentality, the mindset that you're going to carry forward when you go out in the real world? I'm trying to get you to see the other side, right? Trying to, one could say, harden your mind a bit. You have to harden your mind. You have to harden yourself. Okay, you didn't get the grades. Okay, why didn't I get the grades? Would you do that? Would you actually, okay, look at, did I actually put the work in? Did I actually honestly put the work in? Because I'm pretty sure most people that say, I'm going to fail, etc., if you actually trace your steps, you actually look back before the exams, your revision, I can guarantee you there have been times there where you could have put more work, or you could have put more quality work, smart work, not just hard work, quality and smart work, not leaving everything last minute. A lot of people have left everything last minute and think, okay, oh, what do I have to do? Can I get the grades within 7 days of revision? Can I get the grades within 2 weeks? That's on you. You made that fault. You made the fault of leaving it too late. That's no one's fault. Don't blame the exam was hard. Don't blame, oh, I didn't have much revision, or the teachers were shit. Don't blame the teachers. What are you doing? What are you actually doing at home? I get this on my students as well. Whenever a student tells me this, I shut them down straight away because I ask them, what are you doing? Because in the real world, you can say, oh, my manager's shit. Your manager doesn't give a crap about you. Oh, I'm shit? Okay, you're fired. Bye. I can get someone else. That's it. Done. Finish. You're going to stop putting the blame on other things and other people and start taking responsibility for yourself. You've got to change your mindset. Stop saying that you're going to fail. If you're going to fail, you should look at yourself. I didn't do much work then. That's on me. That's why I'm thinking I'm going to fail. Remember, it's okay to have a bit of stress. It's okay to have a bit of anxiety. No problem. But to kind of think like, oh, I'm going to fail. I'm not going to get the grades. You're overdoing it, man. If you actually put in the work before, you wouldn't feel this much. And if you didn't put the work, you need to ask yourself, why did you not put the work? Why did you leave it last minute? Why? Look at yourself before looking at other people, before looking at your friends, before looking at, oh, this person's doing better than me. Look at yourself. What are you doing that you can actually do in your day-to-day life that you have control over, as opposed to, oh, this guy's got A star, this girl's got A star, she did better than me, she's smart. No, she's not smart. You're saying she's smart because it makes you feel better as an excuse. It's a cop-out. It's an absolute cop-out. Harden your mind. Because if you're not able to harden your mind, I'm telling you, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. People are, oh, you're too harsh. I'm telling you from experience, the real world will eat you and spit you out like you're absolutely nothing. It will eat you and bring you to your knees with this kind of mindset that you have. No one gives a shit about you. It sounds harsh, but no one gives a shit. The real world doesn't care. The market does not care. The market only cares in terms of, are you able to provide value to other people? The market does not care about your emotions, unfortunately. I know it sounds harsh, but that's the reality. I've gone through that shit myself, man. I'm telling you this from experience. I was also emotional, full of emotions and everything, only to realize no one gives a damn. Only I can change myself and my mentality. It's not a good mindset, man. It's not a good mindset. If it didn't work out, you need to sit down, take a piece of paper and write down, where did I go wrong? Did I leave things too late? Did I underestimate the level of work that I needed to do? I can guess that is the case, because if I go back to my old YouTube videos and I look at the comments, evidence is all there. The evidence is there. I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna get into my university. What the heck? Okay, if you're gonna fail, then that's on you. You messed up. If you didn't, and if you did the work and the exam was actually hard, but you know you put the work in, there's nothing you can do about that. That's not your fault. You did what you can. Respect. You've given it your all. You just weren't good enough at that time. That doesn't mean you're dumb. That doesn't mean you're a failure. But society, school, family, friends makes us feel like we're failures. This is why I'm trying to get your mind to change. You are not a failure. A lot of these multi-millionaires, billionaires didn't go to school. Let me just remind you of that. So what, do we call them dumb? Do we call them stupid? Of course not. We look at them as, wow, they're God. All this like getting emotional about, oh, I didn't get the grades or whatever. I get that, I understand that. But you have to start taking responsibility and look at yourself. Most people don't do that. 99% of people just put the blame on someone else or something. Oh, the teacher was shit. She didn't teach us properly. Oh, he didn't teach us. What are you doing? What are you doing to make, okay, my teacher's rubbish. I need to take responsibility for myself. My teachers were shit as well. I didn't blame them. I took it on myself. I said, okay, I have to put the work in. I have to study. It's going to be the same thing in the real world. Your manager ain't going to help you when you're working, corporate world, whatever, wherever you are. You have to start and doing shit yourself. You have to take the initiative. You have to be proactive. If you're not willing to do that and be lazy and expect other people to help you left and right, you are going to go down in life. Seriously, you're going to go like this. I guarantee you're going to go like that if you do not take the initiative and if you're not proactive. This is the harsh reality that I'm sharing to you, this is what I'm probably going to get hate. I don't care, man. Because the truth stays as the truth. You can go and watch with some wishy-washy people. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. But when you go and hit life, the wishy-washy shit ain't going to help you. It's the truth. Someone who's gone through it, someone who's experienced it and is telling you the truth as it is. Most people don't want to hear the truth because it hurts. It has to hurt. You have to get hurt to improve as a person. You have to get hurt. You have to feel the pain. If you don't feel the pain, you're living a cushy, comfortable life. What are you living your life for? Oh, I don't want to get pain. You have to go through that. If you don't get the grace, let the pain hurt you. Let it hurt you because it will change you. It will mold you into something, realizing, okay, I messed up. I fucked up and I'm going to make sure that I don't do this again. I'm going to change and I'm going to make sure that things are going to be different now. That's improvement. That's good. This mentality that you have where you're thinking you're going to fail and you're stressed and everything, you need to change that shit, man. Because when you go out in the real world, no one's going to give a shit about your emotions. I guarantee you that no one's going to give a shit about your emotions. Everyone is fending for themselves. Or everyone only cares about themselves. That's a fact of life. If you have not experienced that yet, you will experience it. I guarantee you. You can call me harsh, you can call me, you're talking rubbish, whatever. I guarantee you. And eventually, people will start realizing it. People are messaging me as well. They're messaging me and letting me know, yeah, vidhoosh, you're speaking the truth. I'm not saying this to bring you down. I'm saying this because I want you to improve. I want you to become better. But for you to do that, you have to experience pain. You have to toughen your mindset, or else you will be eaten alive by the world. You'll be like a hyena in a world where there's just lions. To be fair, there's not that many lions these days because everyone's just gone soft. Change the mindset. Harden yourself. Okay? You're going to be okay. Nothing's going to go wrong. You're not going to die. Let's just put things into perspective. Just because you don't get the grades doesn't mean your life is over. You might feel like that in the moment because you are emotional. I get it. I understand that. I felt that when I was doing these businesses, when I was going through these businesses where I was thinking like, shit, I might lose everything. I've gone through that. But then it's up to you what you do with your mind and the circumstances that you have. You can either give up and say, you know what, I'm just not good enough. Or you can find an alternative route and learn from your mistakes and make sure you don't do that shit again and now become a newborn person. That is your choice. No one can make that choice but you. You do not harden yourself, you'll be eaten alive. Seriously, I'm telling you that. You'll be eaten alive. If you don't get into the universities, okay, cool. What's the next steps? Clearing, okay? Maybe gap year. Fine. I'm not going to moan about it. Get on with it. That's it. Finish. Don't worry about what your parents will say all this stuff. Fine, whatever. They'll do that for 1-2 weeks, maybe a month. And then they'll forget, man. Your parents will forget it. Because the life takes over. They're not going to remember that all the time. There will be some parents that will do. Fine, cool. You have a conversation with them. You let them know how shit is. That's it. I'm doing my shit. I'm moving on. The past is a past. That's it. But it's so easy. This is what people do, right? They just kind of get into this mindset of like, I'm going to fail, but they don't look at solutions. They don't look at practical, okay, what do I need to do? Okay, if I think I'm going to fail, there's something wrong with me. I messed up. That means I messed up and now I'm complaining because I messed up. But I'm not going to say I messed up. I'm just going to say the exam is hard just so that the excuse feels better. So it doesn't make me feel shit because I messed up. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out and it's weak. It's weak. Until you take responsibility for yourself and your actions, you're never going to improve in life. There's not going to be any growth in you. You never. You have to take responsibility. Whether you're right or wrong, it's your responsibility. If I make a mistake, I will apologize. I have no problem with that. I made a mistake. That's my responsibility. I messed up. Cool. It's on me. My name's attached to it. I'm not going to blame someone else. I'm not going to blame, oh, this happened. I'm not going to blame because the teachers messed me up. No. Because if I look at something to blame every single time in my life, I am playing the victim mode. Okay, you're the victim. You ain't gonna get shit in life, man, if you're playing the victim mode. That is where the world is going. Oh, this has happened to me. Oh, this has happened. Okay, cool, it's happened to you. What are you doing about it though? As opposed to moaning all the time. It gets old, it's boring. Stop moaning, just get on with it. Okay, you messed up. Where can I go? Where can I learn? That's what differentiates the extraordinary from the ordinary. The ordinary will just moan, play the victim mode. The extraordinary will look at, okay, where did I mess up? What did I do wrong? Okay, I left it too late. I revised too late. I underestimated the amount of work I did. I was lazy. I just did not work. I didn't do anything. Okay, I need to change all of that. Bang! That's you taking action. Respect. Start looking at what you're doing wrong if things don't go the way you want, and pivot and change. Don't be looking at, oh, my friend's doing this, my friend's doing more than me. Who cares? Is your friend wired the same as you? DNA wise, is your friend got the same family as you? Is your friend's family, the same family members that you have where you're always, fighting? Is it exactly the same? It's not, it's different dynamics. So the comparison is invalid. You gotta take your mind off that, because that's how we're morphed into the society. It's all comparison. It's all, oh, this guy's got better than me. Doesn't matter. This is your life. This is your life. You only live once. At the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, no one's gonna give a shit about what you did or what you didn't do. Only you will do that. Your regret will be, oh, I wish I did this. Or what if I did that? What if I actually tried to do this? What if I actually changed? What kind of person would I become? That's a regret that you would have. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live my life full of regrets. Absolutely not. Regret scares the shit out of me, man. If I made a mistake, I would change. If I know I could do something better, I would do it. Because then in the future, I can look back and say, okay, I did this, but even though it didn't work, at least I tried. So I know now, okay, I can look back and say, okay, at least I did it. I don't have that kind of regret thinking, oh, what if I did that? What could have become? Harden your mindset. Stop blaming. Stop putting the blame on someone else or something, and start taking responsibility for yourself. Because when you start doing that, your life will change, and then you'll just be going up. But every time you keep blaming or you keep thinking these kind of thoughts, you're never going to get anywhere in life. You'll be eaten very, very easily. Everything starts from zero. When are you going to start? Peace.